Hey guys, what is going on? My name is NoJ456, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build the Apothecant Servant, this beast of a wonder weapon that is going to be super useful for training and getting to high rounds in Shadows of Evil. It's an absolute essential, and it is pretty darn easy to build if you know what to do. So follow these steps here. I'm going to take you all the way through it, and let's go ahead and get started. Now, before we get started on this video, I wanted to inform you guys that in the description down below, there's going to be a tutorial on how to build the sword, how to upgrade the sword, how to build the wonder weapon, all of the radios detailing the storyline found throughout the map, the music Easter egg, the pack-a-punch, basically everything that you need to know for Shadows of Evil to get started is in the description down below. Each one will have its own link, and you can click on that and check it out after this video is over. But nonetheless, make sure you do leave the like, make sure you do subscribe, and let's go ahead and jump in with this tutorial. Now, to build this wonder weapon, you're going to need 3 different parts and craft them on a crafting table. They can be obtained in any order, and 2 of them are based on random chance, which means that you want to get started on trying to get these at the very beginning of the game so you can have the best chances of getting it before you get up to a too high of a round. Now, the first one is the Margwa Heart, and basically this is the easiest one to obtain. It is not based on random chance at all. All you have to do is kill a Margwa. Every single Margwa that you kill will drop one of these until you finally obtain it, and then obviously they will stop dropping, but there it is. All you have to do is kill a Margwa, run over, pick up his heart, and you are good to go. That is the first of the 3 pieces, and it is by far the easiest one to get. Let's go ahead and move on to the second one. Now, next up, we're going to be picking up the Xenomatter, the second piece out of the wonder weapon, and in my opinion, this is the hardest one to get, simply because it seems like it has the lowest random chance. But there are basically 2 different ways you can get this, one of which being killing the flying creatures that fly around the map. As you can see, as I kill him, he immediately drops onto the ground the Xenomatter, which I quickly run over and pick it up, because all of these pieces will disappear if you do not pick them up in an ample amount of time. It is about 15 seconds you have to pick them up, maybe even less than that, so you want to make sure as soon as they drop, you run over and grab them. Now, that is one of the people that you can kill to get these things from. The second of which is killing the meatballs that spawn in. Now, it's basically any meatball that spawns in or any flying thing that spawns in has a random chance of dropping this. However, the drop rate seems to be pretty darn low because I've gotten up to round 20 without getting a single drop from one of these. But again, you're going to need to just keep going, keep killing these things, and then eventually one of them will drop the Xenomatter, and you want to make sure that you run over and grab that ASAP before it disappears. Now, the last of the 3 pieces that you need to pick up is the Margwa Tentacle. Now, the way you pick these up is, again, a random chance. However, you have a lot higher opportunity to get them because I usually get these drops a lot faster in my game than I do the Xenomatter. Now, basically what you want to do is you want to go and harvest any purple pods that you see around the map. Now, the real question is, Noah, how do I get these purple pods? I've been harvesting the entire game and I cannot pick one up, and that is because you need to not harvest until the pods turn purple. Now, the purple is the highest level of reward. Obviously, they turn green first, then they go to a red pod, and then they turn into a purple pod. Whenever they are purple, they then have a random chance to drop you the Margwa Tentacle. As you can see right here, each time you go to a new round, a lot more of these will grow up to the next level. Sometimes it takes about 5 or 6 rounds for one to go from a completely green one to a completely purple one. But again, this is the gameplay of it just turning into the next one as the round switches to the next one. So you want to make sure you don't touch these things until they are purple. As soon as they are purple, you want to run around the map and scavenge all of them so no one can spawn it if you do not get the Margwa Tentacle. But as soon as you have all 3 of these parts, you are good to go. Let's go ahead and craft this bad boy. So once you collect your third and final part, you're going to go ahead and head over to either the Floodlight District, the Canals, or the Waterfront. Each one of these 3 locations will have a crafting table, and you're going to go ahead and craft this Apothecant Servant on that crafting table. Now, a quick note, as soon as you craft it there and as soon as you picked it up from the crafting table, it will go into the box. So if you want to get another one, if you want to throw it away and then get another one out of the box to get more ammo, that is what you have to do. You can't just go back and pick it up here. As you can see, I'm about to pick it up after building it, and it is going to fly up into the sky, and then that is when it goes into the box. But this is it right here. This one is called the Lord Zazazor, and each one has their own particular name, and I'm going to explain that in a later video and also show you guys how to upgrade this thing into a just even longer name. This one is the Lord Zazazor. The upgraded ones have absolutely ridiculously hard to pronounce names, and I'm going to explain to you guys how to do that in a later video, so make sure you subscribe for that. But let's talk about the actual gameplay and what this thing does. Now, it is basically going to just create some sort of Gersh device vortex, a lot like the Gersh device works, except you can shoot it pretty much instantly. It has a 1 bullet per reload, and you shoot it once, it's going to suck all of these things into it, and then they're going to turn into a random power-up. Or if you get unlucky, it's not going to to spawn a power up at all. However, it is an amazing, amazing weapon. It starts with 9 shots in the reserve and 1 shot in it for a total of 10 shots, and this thing is a training monster. Now, a few tips with this: I would suggest getting stamina because it is a very, very heavy weapon. It's easy to get trapped with this thing simply because you can't run very fast with it and you don't have as much sprint whenever you're using this thing. So I personally like to run stamina up over speed cola. I don't really need the quick reload, but I do want to have that kind of extra movement speed and be able to sprint farther and faster because this thing is so heavy. But it will keep you safe whenever you're training. If you get trapped in a corner, just shoot it at yourself, shoot it at the ground, and it will save you in tight situations over and over and over. It's an amazing, amazing device, and it's definitely one of my favorite wonder weapons that I've used to this day. But that is going to about wrap it up for me, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed. Make sure you guys do subscribe for that upgraded wonder weapon guide coming later on, and make sure you check out again in the description for all of your other guides to Zombie Shadows of Evil and also the Giant as soon as those videos have gone up. Anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Thank you all so much for watching. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.